It is a miracle. It is Deepwater Horizon on DVD. So my movie notes on Deepwater Horizon 2016 film. Oh wait, I thought it was 2015. I'll double check that before I post this. 14 December 2024 viewing. Today is Saturday, 14 December 2024. I own it on DVD. This is my copy. It does say 2016 on the back. And that's the earliest of the little copyright, so 2016. I've said 2015 in the past, so there we go. But I'll check again. So, and I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Graceland. And for my description for this viewing, I came up with, it's a biographical film about the role of a male technician, Mike Williams, and other workers on the Deepwater Horizon at the time of a mechanical malfunction that started on Tuesday, 20 April 2010. I remember this, and I remember the event and the movie. I did not see it in theaters. I did remember it coming out, and it was my senior year of high school, and I was taking classes at a local community college, and I was actually in an environmental science class at that time at the local community college. I graduated that same term, I think it was at the same term. College first, then high school. I was 17 years of age, and this happened, and I was in an environmental science class, and so the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, and I had done a health project in 8th grade when I was about 12 or 13 years of age on oil spills for a health class, and because I really loved the animals and stuff like that, and so it was about the health impact to living organisms and how it was cleaned up and stuff like that. And so I remember being in that environmental science class, and I remember being like, I chose to take that class, and I just remember being like, I chose to take the right class. Was it that class or the environmental, writings in American history or whatever? So I was tuned in, and it wasn't like I read this in the newspaper. It was relevant to the course material. So A++ Tanis on synchronization with nature, being like, we're bursting through. But yeah, so this is my own copy. To tell about the copy, why I bought it. So I got it off of Amazon.com. I placed the order in the evening on Tuesday, 3 December 2024. The estimated delivery date was Tuesday, 10 December 2024, and it arrived in the evening on Monday, 9 December 2024, but I didn't snatch it off the porch until the following morning at like 4:30 or something, before either of my parents or Dog got up. My copy was $7.61 pre-tax. So when this came out, I loved it. I watched it, and I was like, looking on Amazon, and for a few years I was watching the price, and sometimes like the prices, so there's the movie's released and it's like $19.99 kind of thing, and so I was like, fine, I'm gonna rent it. And then so I rented it, which was like $5.99 for one viewing, that kind of thing. And then I was like, well, I want to buy it because it was really good. And it was one of those movies that I would sometimes buy a movie and sometimes I would rent a movie. And so I was like, I should have bought the movie because it was really good. And so I was watching, and I was like, okay, when the price dips below $15.99, and I checked it for years. It was like, if it dips below $15.99, I'll buy it. And it didn't ever dip below $15.99. And I was like, why? All of the other movies that were released at the same time are now $12.99, and Deepwater Horizon is still not $15.99. Because they know that the people like me are holding out, and they're like, I rented it once and I should have bought it, but I'm gonna hold out for that good price. So fast forward 8 years, and it finally dipped below $15.99. Not only that, I was like, it'd be a steal. Like, if it ever hits $12.99, that is a miraculous price for this movie, for how long it stayed so high. For $7.61, you guys. It's it's the biggest miracle in DVD pricing in history. Okay, so I had to buy it. I saw the $7.61 and I was like, oh, that's mine! I'm happy. So me and 100% of my soulmates Love petroleum best and always have. Yes, this particular story, I ended up majoring in geology and geophysics in college, and part of why I chose the university I did was because that was a degree that was offered, and because I was like, love geology and geophysics. Okay, it matters a lot. An extraction of natural product from the earth. Okay. I also love dinosaurs. Yes. Okay. And so I love this movie. It is so well done. It's like not funny. I own it. I cried when I was watching it. I was like so happy. Okay. I finally own it. Yes. I unwrapped it before watching it. I waited and I was like, I sat down with my laptop and I was like, I opened it and I was like, play. It was still in its wrapping in the package. So I was like, I took it out. The ceremonial unwrapping of the DVD for the first playing. So this is notes from my first viewing of this one, which was the notes video then for 10 December 2024 for Elvis, was also the first time I watched that copy, my copy, DVD copy. And then the 13 December 2024 viewing of Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets was also first time viewing my own copy. So that's that. And it does, so for the main character, and for a few of the characters, but especially the main character, Mike Williams, I remember hearing about this at the time and I was like, there's a Williams in my life I'd like to replace in my life story. Can I choose the guy from Deepwater Horizon to put in my life story instead? So I'm still hammering that out. Yeah. And making it relevant, but it's a good movie. So I now have my geology and geophysics degree, so I'm gonna be like, swimming's not relevant anymore. Not for me. I'm not a swimmer. And so in the spirit of work-life balance, kind of like yesterday when I went through this with me and my Elvis, I'm going to do me and my Dominique Supposli. So Tanis Presley for my Supposli. Christmas with my Dominique and I. Christmas with my Dominique, our baby girl Heem and I. Does it go like this movie? So there was time away from each other while he was out on the oil rig, but then when he was home, he interacted with his wife and his daughter. Right, so it's a threesome, a trio. That might be a better way of phrasing it. A trio of father, mother, and a daughter. So Christmas with my Dominique. Dominique and I spend the day cooking for each other. May spend the year picking out recipes. Bonus, birthdays. My Dominique and I work from home, incorporate each other as much as possible for the day. If we cannot get the day off, then get the closest day off we can get off, work from home. Okay. So if we can't get our birthday off or birthdays off, get the day before or whatever day we can't get off. All right, then Christmas with my Dominique and our baby girl Heem. Dominique gives Heem 3 boxes with a recipe of his and a prepared sample in each. 1, 2, 3. And so like maybe he makes her a Hungarian frozen novelty when she's a baby. And so like it starts immediately, when she's born, like year 1, she still gets those recipes, and we make like a binder, and we do like until she's old enough she can store it however she wants. And there's like your first birthday, and then we put the recipes in there because she's still a baby, but it might be like Hungarian sausage gelato is one of the things that we feed the baby girl Heem. And so there's a little sample of that in the recipe. Okay. So there we go. And I give Heem 3 boxes with an equation and application of the equation in each. So Dominique gives her food and I give her mathematics. Okay. Or physics. Ooh, is it Heisenberg's uncertainty principle year 1 with an application? Oh, how cool would that be? Okay, after Werner Heisenberg. Okay. Dominique and I spend the day cooking for each other. May spend the year picking out recipes. Okay, bonus birthdays. We, Dominique and I, get Heem 3 movies and 3 books across both of us. Her godparent Hubert Coase cooks for her something in person. My Dominique and I work from home, incorporate each other as much as possible for the day. If we cannot get the day off, then get the closest day off we can get off, work from home. Yeah, in the spirit of this movie and this kind of a lifestyle is the going out in the field, geology, or in this case, going out on a rig, where there's a geologist on the rig, right? So going out to the rig and being away from one's family, it can be really difficult from all sides. So making sure there's quality time together and care and thought put into it. So like I could be at work at a mathematics institute of mathematics, doing whatever I'm doing, and thinking about, well, what do I want to give my baby girl? On the back burner. But when on the front burner, am I on a lunch break thinking about Heisenberg's application? Heisenberg's uncertainty principle application? What am I going to give her? What am I going to give her? Right? So it's a way of being like, she's being thought of, he's being thought of, we're being thought of, even if we're not together. So there we go. And in this movie, he gets his daughter the little dinosaur claw. Right? So even when he's away from his daughter, he's still looking for something for her. So those are my movie notes on Deepwater Horizon 2016 film. Again, I'll check that. 14 December 2024 viewing.